next item is a design style in school.
Design styles, okay, then follow that, all right. Okay. Design style in school. Okay, the design style in school, realism, it's a visual, try to get of the feel of 1965. It's in October 4th of 19.
Inside the church where the funeral was held, and this is the church courtyard where some of the priests that knew Matthew very well was explaining about Matthew and his homosexuality. And here, these little squares with the little lines are the stairs, and this is a wall. There's an entrance to go exit out this way, and another exit out the other way.
A thing that I wasn't aware of, or made me aware of it, which is very, very enlightening. So inches instead of feet and a vertical can. It's like a honky-tonk.
Get them, like, a roommate because Millie is falling behind the rent or whatever. Mrs. Smears comes into the picture.
School materials approach, arts and crafts, natural materials, woods, fabrics, Cranbrook, practical and economical, especially when you do off campus, it has to be practical and economical. I got for my notes, I got an NHM, which I'm going to use right now. It's materials. It's material, fabric arts, textiles, research your textiles, your costume fashion merchandising, designs, textural design, textural science, and be conservative. And appraise how much you're going to spend on your show. Studies. There is such a thing, fine arts and decorative arts. There's such a thing as an appraisal study. So
Okay, accent locale list is next.
Okay. Accent locale. Accent locale is a cold apartment in Sunnyside, Queens, New York. So you got to get the feel of a cold apartment in Sunnyside, Queens, New York. It's only a 2-act play because of the venue and where we are. We did a 2-act play. It's much easier to perform and much easier to work with. So we did a 2-act. It's mostly in the living room. There are other scenes in the play where they come in, but mostly in the living room. And you have to make sure it's a shabby apartment. So what you do when you have a shabby apartment, you have to make it look like it's a little bit of clutter. That's how you make a shabby apartment. Papers around, things like that. And make sure you get the feel of New York. You know, maybe the vocal a little bit like New York, you know, like water cloth. Make it seem like you're in New York.
Character list is next.
Character list. Okay, character list is next. Artie Shaw, he's a 45-year-old, you know, real quick, 45. He's a zookeeper in New York. He's an aspiring songwriter. And we'll give you the end of the play. At the end of the play.
No, that doesn't.
Okay, so he's a 45-year-old. Okay, Artie Shaw, 45-year-old zookeeper in New York, aspiring songwriter. The next one, character I got is Ronnie Shaw. That's his son. He's on leave from the Army, and this is part of the play. He's trying to assassinate the Pope, and he's very into holy names and bombs and things